Has anybody had any paranormal activity with this quantum shift that we've experienced as a collective? On the Lionsgate portal, I want to talk about it because I always believed in supernatural reality and beings, but I never really had much experience with them. I never saw entities, never even really felt entities. I could feel loved ones that had passed on still present in my life, and at certain times in my life, I would think of them. They're here now, or, they're still with me. But I didn't actually have any real experience until I had a big quantum shift in my life in general. I had a couple of timeline shifts. The first one happened this time last year with the Lionsgate portal 2023. I had a major timeline shift. I remember waking up one day and just feeling like I shifted timelines. After that, my whole life changed. A lot of my friendships changed. I healed. I stepped into my highest and most healed self. And that year, I met my soulmate, and I ended up marrying him and quit my job. And now I'm a full-time content creator. My whole life freaking changed. And it was because of that timeline shift. Shortly after meeting my soulmate, which I think that this happens when we meet our person, it's such a spiritual experience, and we tap into so many of these vibrations from another parallel universe or from a higher dimension that I'm so scared right now because I'm having these experiences that we're talking about. So if I seem anxious and flighty, this is why. I'm telling you. So I moved into my dream house in March of this year with my husband, and it's an older home. It's not exceptionally old. It's from the 80s, so it's 40 years old. But we constantly hear noises. This door opens on its own all the time. I've made video recordings before of this armoire that's at the top of our stairs, and the doors open on it all the time by itself. We hear noises all the time, crashing, banging. I've been home alone now because I full-time content create, and my husband goes into his office every day for work, so I don't get to see him as often as I did prior to our wedding. And I'm home now a lot more, and it is constant. It is constant noises. It's doors opening and shutting. I don't even want to talk about it because it's literally so scary. It's just more than anything, it's just an uncomfortable feeling that's in the house. I don't feel like this person or this entity has nefarious intentions, but I do feel like we're in their space. And they want to make that known. And that's only been happening since I met him. I think that it has put me in touch with the psychic side of my personality. Meeting him and having these big psychic upgrades, having these big life dimensional upgrades, it's almost like it's thinned the veil, if you know what I mean. The proverbial veil of other dimensions or other worlds. I feel like the veil is very, very thin, and I'm having these really weird supernatural experiences, corner out of my eye, shadows and movement and noises and things since these big quantum timeline shifts. It's quite disconcerting. I've also talked here before about how I did the gateway tapes, and I did that for a short period of time. I did up to gateway tape 3, and I've talked here before about how that opened up kind of a portal, I think, to another dimension where I'm seeing supernatural beings and spirits and things in my periphery, and I'm feeling like a connection to them that I've never had before. And I don't know if it has anything to do with that process, but from the comments that I've seen in my videos on the topic, it very well could have attached something to me. And, I'm working to try to shore up my energy and protect my energy. I'm calling in ancestors to help me at times. I'm praying, I'm meditating, I'm doing the things that I've seen on this app that help you with that sort of situation. But in the meantime, as I'm learning and as I'm trying to figure that out, it's been disconcerting, to say the least, to navigate this new dimensional portal that I feel, this new access. I just heard it, like it's literally outside my door right now. It's so scary. Like, there's thumping at the top of my stairs right now. I'm gonna call my husband right now. It's freaking terrifying.